Yes, that is the Idris. Yes, this is the same Idris firing at Hurston from 40 kilometers away. Look how long it takes that projectile to travel from orbit down to the surface. Gonna hit the big building there that you all know so well. Still going there. Now, this is the other angle of it. First of all, thank you very much to That Slow 2.0 on Reddit posting this. This made my day. This is a wonderful way to start the year. Here it comes. Here comes the projectile from orbit. Watch it. It takes so long. There's so much time to travel and pop. Well, that explosion looks small, but just for size reference, here's something more familiar to everyone. Here's port O, and Idris gonna shoot the pad on port O. There it is. Now from the angle from the other side, look at that. That is a pretty decent sized explosion, and the gratuitous Idris exploding. Thank you very much. This makes my day. I love the quantum drive effect. Here it comes. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, always so satisfying. Welcome to 2021. I trust you had a wonderful New Year's. If you didn't, don't worry about it. We'll make up for it this year. I want to take a look at what CIG did for funding in the year 2020. Now, I know just by looking at this, it is going to be massive. You know where it's going also. But before we do, I want to talk a bit about what we saw in that little clip there with the Idris M just firing that massive gun. Now that is the Destroyer Mass Driver in action. If you've been playing the game, you've seen what it can do to every ship in the game at the moment. And obviously size 10, it is massive. Now it does 524,560 alpha damage, which if the Idris has 1,000,000 hit points, that's 2 shots to take out another Idris. And it does fire 2 rounds per minute. Now, the range on that, why it looked like it can do an orbital bombardment, is because its range is 40 kilometers, 40,000 meters in range. Spectacular. But what I am more interested in is seeing what the Idris K can do. Now, the Idris K is the upgrade to the Idris P, which gives it the size 10 Exodus beam laser. We saw these in action. There were 2 devs which were flying around in Idris shooting each other using this weapon, which I believe to be hit scan or close to it at least, because it is a laser. Yeah, we haven't seen that in action too much, and I know there are plenty of current Idris owners kind of salty that people have been managed to glitch into the Idris and fly it around. Hey, I'm just happy to see the Idris in action. Our time will come. Let it just simmer for a little bit, and the Idris will release when it is ready for everyone. We will have our turn to shoot each other then when that happens. Now, speaking of Idrises, which are expensive ships, how did crowdfunding do for 2020? I don't think I need to guess. I mean, take a look at that bottom line over there. We almost hit $80 million. $80 million. Can you imagine back in 2013 or 2014 if you went and told someone that in the year 2020, Starcitizen still isn't ready. It isn't made yet. But not only is the game not made yet, but also they managed to raise almost $80 million in crowdfunding for a single year. It's crazy. So the interesting thing that stands out to me from this chart, first of all, is that I expected December to be much larger. I expected to go over 80 million. Reason being that usually there's Christmas sales. So why was there no Christmas sale this year? Well, November was a massive month, and they basically said we have so much sales in November. You know, most people have probably spent their money in November anyway with all the ships we put up for sale. Let's give December a break, which was possibly the right idea because Q1 2021 and Q2 probably, they are working on their Hercules, which are massive, very impressive ships ranging in prices from $400 to $700. I believe the A2 is $700. And these are going to be big sellers. So I do expect Q1 2020 to be fairly large and not make up for anything they lost out. They didn't lose anything out in 2020. But I do expect it to be a pretty good Q1, this blue area in 2021 with the Hercules coming on sale for that. And as we saw in the roadmap, there are several unannounced ships still making their way to us in the Q1, Q2, or the Q2 and Q3 of this year. So what did CIG do? What is the exact figure for 2020? The number for that is right here. Whoa. All right. In December, 6,400,000. Total for 2020, $78 million, 991,728. Almost $79 million. That is insane. That is very impressive. It blows my mind that they're still pulling in these kind of numbers. But it just goes to show plenty of people supporting the game. I spoke about this in the previous video about who are these individuals, who are these people that put money into this game. Go check out the previous video for the answer on that. And with that, I think we'll just take a break because you should be doing things to celebrate the new year, spending time with friends and family. But I just want to thank you all for the wonderful support that you've given this channel, definitely towards the last part of 2020 when I just started putting out a lot more content. Your interaction, your comments, you subscribing, you giving thumbs up have made a massive difference. Thank you very much for that. I look forward to continuing with a lot more of this content going into 2021. So subscribe, guys, if you feel I've earned it, and I'll catch you in the next one.